Welcome to the 33rd episode of the Three Sportsmen Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kurt.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Trey.
And in this week's episode, we are going to be talking about our takeaways from week 12 of the 2020 NFL season and just talking about how weird of a week this has been for the NFL. But before we get started, we'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, check out other episodes of the podcast, like, subscribe, follow us on social media on Twitter,
at podcast T3S,
and on Instagram
at T3S Podcast.
We really appreciate any support. So let's get started. 3-minute takeaways. You guys know how it works. Trey, are you ready?
What if I forgot?
Yep.
Well, if you forgot, 1 minute for each of us to talk about our takeaways. So
okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Sam. All right, Trey, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, begin your time now.
I just wanted to talk about the Thanksgiving game where Washington just absolutely destroyed the Cowboys. I think Washington has a legitimate shot to win this awful division. I mean, right now they're tied with the Giants for first. The other ones are just a game out. Very competitive in that sense. But I just want to talk about how Washington, they have two rising stars in Antonio Gibson and Terry McLaurin, who combined for over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just two really solid players. They really needed Haskins to work out, but if they can get a quarterback for the future that pans out, maybe like a Zach Wilson, this team could be very scary in a few years with the defense led by Chase Young. Very winnable division for years to come. So I just wanted to give that team a shout out with a great coach in Ron Rivera.
Looking at the remaining schedule, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Giants only win one more game and Washington only wins one more game.
Who do they? I don't even know who they have. Oh, wow.
Giants could beat the Cowboys week 17. Washington would need to beat Philly week 17. They
still have the Steelers, Niners, Seahawks, Carolina, and then Philly.
Yep.
That's tough.
That's tough.
All right, Sam, it's time for your new segment, Herbert Report.
Herbert Report. My boy Justin Herbert. We all know that at this point. I've been hyping him up for quite some time. In the loss today to the Buffalo Bills, I mean, completed 59% of his passes, 316 yards, a touchdown and interception. Still not a bad day, even for a loss. Like, for a rookie quarterback, for him putting up 300 plus yards still and losses is pretty good. I mean, it's more than pretty good, but I don't know. I like this kid a lot. I think he's going to be a star one day. Now, the game after, once this gets released, the game will be over, but Tyreek Hill, it actually is over right now. So Tyreek Hill had an absolute monster day.
Huge game,
like 56 something fantasy points. That's what I've heard.
Boy game.
Well, the Minnesota Vikings had an interesting week. It's nice to see them benefit off of a wide left kick for a change. Honestly, the fact that they were even in this game after
Blair Walsh.
Yep.
Gotta love Blair Walsh.
Justin Jefferson, keep on saying this. He looks amazing. He's the best rookie receiver right now, easily. Stats don't lie. Footage doesn't lie. Dalvin Cook, still the heart and soul of the team.
Wins are an important stat.
The defense is interesting. They're, aside from Eric Kendricks and Eric Wilson, I don't think that they're that amazing. Carolina is also an insanely just well-coached team. I love what they have with Matt Rule and Joe Brady.
Yes.
All right, so those were our takeaways from Week 12 of the 2020 NFL season. Let us know your takeaways in the comment section below. We're still going to be talking about Week 12, just some more interesting aspects of it. There's still, as of the time we're recording this, 3 games that need to be played. Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and Tuesday Night Football.
Yes.
Yeah, Tuesday Night Football, my favorite.
What are your thoughts on Tuesday Night Football? Do you think it's going to happen? And if so, what do you expect from it?
I don't think it's looking good, to be honest with you.
It's not going to be close. I don't think they're going to play.
And if they do, the Steelers are going to win because the Ravens are so depleted.
Ravens suck.
Well, I mean, when half your team is out because of COVID, you're not going to be that good.
Man, I wanted to see Trace McSorley play so bad.
That would have been great.
I was so excited to see Trace McSorley. Like, social media would have just been in shambles if Trace McSorley ended up playing.
Well, I think the most recent report said that now COVID is in the receiver room for Baltimore as well.
I heard about that. Yeah, I heard that.
Well, I saw Mark Andrews had it. From
what I've seen from Ravens fans on Twitter, he has diabetes. So
yeah, I saw that.
Is that a deal? Like, is that a thing? Like, can you die from COVID if you have diabetes?
If you have any sort of pre-existing condition, it makes a COVID positive test more serious.
I gotcha.
So same thing goes for James Conner, came back from cancer. Absolutely amazing story. With him testing positive.
That hurt. Like, I saw that and I was like, no.
So, as usual with this entire season, the most important thing is the health of the players. Do you think they're going to need to go to week 18?
I think they should.
I think they should. It
gives them so much flexibility if they do.
Exactly.
I don't think they should add a playoff team. I really don't.
Plus, it's more football for us.
True.
I think adding a playoff team, just making an 8-team playoff, then how would you do a bye week? I don't think anyone would.
No one would get one. It would just be like the Vikings or Bears will sneak in and then have to play like a really good team and just
Hey, that means we'd probably get a Vikings Saints playoff game, and we know how those usually end.
I would laugh so hard if the Vikings end up having to play the Saints in the first round and the Saints lose.
Because wait, then the 4th seed would be NFC East winner. Whoever gets 5 would probably go up. 5 would go against the winner of.
Well, we know who the 3 seed's going to be. The 3 seed's probably going to be the Packers.
Probably.
So you're saying 2 is going to be NFC West?
2 is probably going to be it's probably going to be the Rams.
Right now it is the Seahawks with the Rams a half a game behind.
All right, so then it's
the Rams lost. Seahawks haven't played yet though.
Oh, did the Rams lose?
Rams lost.
God.
The Rams are the 5 right now.
Okay. So I mean it's probably going to be Seattle at 2.
And then Seattle would play Arizona right now, which that'd be a great game.
Look,
I want that.
What does it even matter? What does it even matter? Like, the NFC's not going to win the Super Bowl.
Never know.
The NFC sucks.
Hey, you never know.
The NFC sucks.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're garbage, but
they are garbage.
The AFC just has 2 powerhouses in the Steelers and the Chiefs.
You just can't. Nobody can match up with the Chiefs.
Have you seen how the Seattle Seahawks have played the last 2 weeks?
It's not been good.
No, it's been horrible.
And they don't have a first round pick either now.
They've been playing worse than the Packers, and that's sad.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably going to lose. The Packers are probably going to lose tonight.
I doubt it.
I
hope you're right. I hope you're right, but
I probably am right because like we're probably not going to be able to hold on to the football. We don't have a defense. We can't stop the run game. We're going to have David Montgomery's going to have like 200 something yards. And then
I think you're underestimating how bad our offense is.
I think you are.
That's going to be so sad. Our offense versus their defense. That's going to be
underestimating how bad our defense is. We've got the worst defense in the NFC North.
Okay,
we have the worst offense.
Having watched the Vikings play both the Packers and the Bears, the Packers' run defense is absolute garbage. Sam, I know.
Oh my God! I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
So yeah, but our running attack is completely as bad.
And that's what I
No,
was
it's
going to say.
not.
David Montgomery and Cordero Patterson. They're not
Lamar
good.
Miller. I don't think
Lamar-
the players are bad. I just think the offensive line is just not.
Oh, yeah,
even
the O-line is a mess. That doesn't
Yeah.
help.
Is Leno playing tonight?
He is playing.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting. Well, by the time you're listening to this, you'll know what happened. And
how many sacks do you think Zadarius Smith is going to have?
See, I don't know. Sacking Trubisky is a lot harder than Foles, but I think he'll still at least get one.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
Trubisky's at least somewhat mobile.
Like, have you seen Foles? I think I saw he has 7 rushes for 0 yards this year.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
I would not be surprised if the Packers lose tonight.
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
We're gonna find a way to lose, and then all the Bears fans are going, "Oh, the season's back! The season's back! The season's back!"
I'll probably be one of them. Because we do have Detroit next week.
I saw. Well, don't.
The Bears' schedule actually isn't that bad. It's
because we got Detroit,
Houston, Minnesota, Jacksonville, Green Bay.
If we can get our stuff together, we could easily make a playoff spot. I just don't know if we will.
That's 3 winnable games.
I saw something today saying that somebody bet like $200K on the Bears.
Oh, it was a lot. I was like, oh my gosh.
And I went in the comment section of that picture and I was like, at Barstool Carl, is this you?
It would be the biggest Mitch supporter you'll ever find.
Every Sunday morning, Mitch.
No idea why that guy loves him so much.
I don't know. It's game day, baby. You get to sleep in for a little bit. We play on Sunday night.
We need to talk about some of the interesting quarterbacks who got starts this week.
Oh, did you? If you want to talk about games, Saints, Broncos.
Kendall Hilton.
The
first
guy
Taysom Hill. They didn't combine for over 100 yards. I'm looking at the stats. The 2 quarterbacks did not get over 100 combined.
Well, you've got Taysom Hill, who's basically like. Have you seen those memes where it's like, Taysom Hill, what is your position? Yes.
No.
He's a good player. I think he's a good player. He's just not a quarterback.
The thing is, when they had Breeze and put Taysom Hill in, you knew it was going to be a run.
Yeah.
I just don't get why Jameis isn't playing. Is it because there's something in his contract where if he starts, he gets extra money or something?
No, it's because they've paid Taysom Hill a lot to do not much. Taysom Hill's like 30.
Hey, he made a career out of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
The Broncos starting a practice squad wide receiver.
He only had 1 completion. I mean, I feel bad for him.
For him, but hey. Coming in as an emergency quarterback like that, a lot of respect for him.
I guess he did play quarterback in college, I heard.
Yeah, Wake Forest.
Oh, he's a rookie?
Yep.
I didn't know he was a rookie. That's tough. Denver's a mess.
We saw some other fun names. Our favorite 5 interception in 1/2 quarterback, Nathan Peterman.
Yes.
Peter Goat.
The GOAT.
That Falcons-Raiders game was just... I don't even know what to, I don't know what to expect from the Raiders.
I thought the Falcons were going to blow
Oh,
it.
man. I was hyping up the Raiders. They're a good team, and then you score 6 points against the Falcons.
That's sad.
You give up, what, 43?
Something like
that.
Yep,
it was 43. I'm looking at it. They didn't even have Todd Gurley or Julio Jones either.
That's sad. And the thing is, the entire Falcons offense generally plays worse when Julio isn't there.
Calvin Ridley is a number 1 receiver still. He can be.
He can be.
He's more than capable.
I have no idea what to expect from Hurst going forward.
He was good at the beginning of the year.
He's still okay, I guess, but he's not Austin Hooper.
No, that was a big shoe to fill.
Trey, we also had a former Bear.
Yeah, we had
starting.
a couple. We had Mike Glennon start, and we had Matt Barkley come in for a little bit while Josh Allen was hurt.
I forgot Matt Barkley came in for the one play. I was referring to Glennon, but
Mike Glennon actually had a really good game, and that's so Bears.
Who was the receiver that they had?
Who, the Jaguars?
It was like Colin Johnson, I think.
Yeah, Johnson, 96 yards, I see.
Because I had no clue who this guy was.
Wait, what happened to Shart?
Chark got hurt. Chark and Conley were out. So it was Cole and Colin Johnson as the main two wide receivers. They didn't have Chenault doing a lot.
Just the thing, I do not know how James Robinson got undrafted.
I think part of it was the limited draft process with COVID.
Because he is just having an absolute breakout season.
Absolutely amazing. He's an Illinois guy, too.
Illinois State.
From Rockford, went to Illinois State.
He's a rookie, too.
Yeah.
Maybe his size, because it says he's 5'9".
5'9".
That's not important for running backs, but it also kind of makes him go later.
I mean, it can be. We saw that with Cohen.
Fan. Yeah, Trey's a big Illinois guy.
Well, Sam is.
I don't hate them. I do like Kofi.
They almost lost.
They almost did lose. Talk about Kentucky. Holy.
Yeah, Kentucky lost.
Who did they lose to? I haven't seen that much.
Richmond. They lost to Richmond.
By like 10.
I heard they just got dominated down the stretch. They lost 48-32 in the second half.
They did.
Man.
It was bad.
And they play Kansas, I want to say, next week.
Yeah, we have some really good matchups coming up this week for college basketball. We've got
Tuesday is Kentucky, Kansas,
and Michigan State, Duke,
and then Illinois, Baylor on Wednesday.
That'll be a good game. That's gonna be a good one.
Gonzaga, West Virginia's on Wednesday.
No, Gonzaga.
Tennessee.
Dude, it's Gonzaga versus the world right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean,
like that kid, Kispert, Corey Kispert, right? I think that's his name.
Oh, next Saturday we got 1 versus 2, Baylor Gonzaga.
Yeah. What is that guy's name? It's Corey Kispert and Jalen Suggs. Those two guys are just insane. When we got North Carolina, UNLV tomorrow night, 6:00.
You got Northwestern versus Arkansas, Pine Bluff. What a great game. BTN.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
I wouldn't say that.
Notre Dame doesn't play for a while.
They played Michigan State yesterday.
They lost by only 10. They only lost by 10.
It's not bad.
No, it's not. For a team, they don't play at all this week. They play next Tuesday, the 8th, against Ohio State. So are we like a Big Ten basketball school now? What is this? Or is it like it's the ACC Big Ten crossover, right?
Yeah, they got the challenge. I like those challenges. Those things are cool.
Those are cool. I enjoy those.
Yeah, Maryland's playing Clemson on the 9th.
We got Pitt.
We have Notre Dame has Purdue and Ohio State, Michigan State.
I see UNC's playing Iowa, Ohio State's playing Notre Dame, Purdue, Miami, Duke, Illinois. That's probably the best. That's probably the marquee.
That's going to be good.
What's going to be a really good game is UNC, Michigan State. That's going to be a great game. Wait, hang on.
Virginia, Michigan State.
I'm an idiot. They don't even play. We play Iowa. That's right. North Carolina plays Iowa.
Luke Garza.
We're going to beat Duke twice. We're beating Duke. I'm calling it.
I'm going to call it right now. Luke Garza is going to be nothing in the NBA.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't like Luke Garza.
Is it his age? What about him?
I just really don't like him.
I don't like him either.
He just destroys Northwestern. That's what it is. And he just bothers me. Oh, Sam.
What?
Michigan's tied with Oakland right now with 6 minutes left.
Good. They'll lose. If they lose, then they lost in they got swept in hockey. They lost in football, and they're going to lose in basketball. They suck. Michigan sucks.
Well, Sam, we know you just love Michigan.
No, Michigan sucks at every sport. They're terrible. They suck at every sport.
Harbaugh is going to go back to the NFL after this year.
They're not.
Yes, he is.
They're an academic school. They're not a sports school. They suck at everything.
Wait, who would be hiring Harbaugh in the NFL?
I don't think as a head coach, probably like a coordinator to start.
Like as a coordinator, maybe.
I think he'll be back. I'd be willing to bet.
I mean, if there's a reasonable spot, Packers defensive coordinator is going to be open this offseason.
I know you love to bring Michigan people.
No.
I mean, they got Rashawn Gary.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they have Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, but one guy isn't enough. I don't think.
That's true. Not in football, it's not.
All right, so those were our thoughts on Week 12 of the 2020 NFL season. And we got a little off track, talked about some college basketball, but, it's all good. So once again, the Three Sportsmen is a weekly podcast. Be sure to tune in next week. We'd like to thank you for listening. And remember, trust the podcast.